Australia does need more young people involved in caring for our country. After all, they're the ones that are going to bear the impacts of the nature losses and climate challenges. But how do we harness climate anxiety and turn it into practical action on the ground?
The more young people can be engaged in the issues that really scare them and lead to legitimate eco-anxiety, the easier it is to grapple with those concerns and understand that while it is incredibly scary, the situation the world is headed, whether it's declining biodiversity or, continuing emissions, the best way is engaging in that act of hope of knowing you're doing something on the ground.
From personal experience, I first got involved in the environment movement through climate action, through the Australian Youth Climate Coalition, and struggled a lot with that. But since moving to Cairns and starting to work for CAFNEC, experienced that getting out and planting a tree, you do feel like you're actually taking a step forward in being part of that solution, as well as still advocating for the bigger systems change.
There is this really interesting movement of young people-led conservation initiatives like Intrepid Landcare and Co-Exist. It's encouraging more people in, and a lot of them are being attracted because it helps them address those other things like their mental health and well-being, because they're out there in nature, which lots of research shows is great for your mental health and well-being. They're making connections with community, and also nature is a big part of the climate solution. Some of the people are coming to these events not because they want to help the environment, but just because they have a great time and they meet people and it's a great thing to do on a weekend. So there's all kinds of reasons, but the end result is still great. It's people being connected with nature and often learning from the people who've been going for longer about these conservation aspects that might lead them to go on and join other land care groups.